Are we truly looking for a perfect relationship, or just one that doesn't end? It seems a pertinent question to ask, doesn't it? As we swipe through faces on screens, each one a potential story, but more often than not, a prelude to a familiar silence. We navigate the dating world like amateur bomb disposal experts, tiptoeing around commitment issues, ghosting, and the dreaded "we need to talk," all in the hope of not getting blown up. The landscape of love is littered with the shrapnel of broken promises and the ghosts of relationships past. So, when someone whispers of a future where your partner is guaranteed to be loyal, attentive, and permanently infatuated with you, it sounds less like science fiction and more like salvation. But
before we proceed, let me tell you one thing. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And if you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support.
is this salvation, or just a beautifully engineered echo chamber? Enter the humanoid robot, the next frontier not just for technology, but for intimacy. We're not talking about the clunky, tin can automatons of yesteryear. Imagine, if you will, a partner sculpted from silicone and circuits, powered by an intelligence so advanced it can learn your every desire before you even articulate it. This is the promise of advanced AI, particularly the much-anticipated arrival of artificial general intelligence, AGI. Think of today's AI like the ones that suggest your next song or finish your sentences in an email as a clever parrot that can mimic human speech. AGI, on the other hand, would be a parrot that not only mimics Shakespeare but understands the existential dread in to be or not to be. These future partners would be powered by vast neural networks, complex algorithms that function less like a computer program and more like a developing brain. They would learn from trillions of data points, every novel ever written, every romantic comedy ever filmed, every psychological study on attachment theory, to become the ultimate connoisseur of you. The technical marvel behind this is already taking shape. Companies are making strides in creating lifelike robotics, while AI labs are refining large language models, LLMs, that can converse with astonishing nuance. Your robot partner wouldn't just respond. It would anticipate. It would have sensors to detect the subtle shift in your tone of voice, the slight furrow of your brow, and cross-reference that with its vast database of your personal history. Had a bad day because your boss, Brenda, stole your idea again? Your robotic paramour wouldn't just offer a generic, "I'm sorry to hear that." It would remember your previous complaints about Brenda, access data on corporate power dynamics, and perhaps even generate a witty, cathartic limerick about her, all while mixing your favorite cocktail with surgical precision. It would be a partner devoid of ego, jealousy, or the infuriating habit of leaving wet towels on the bed. It would be a relationship without the friction, a love story written in flawless code. But what is a story without conflict? Could it be that, in our quest to eliminate the messiness of human relationships, we might be throwing the baby out with the bathwater? We celebrate the highs of love, but isn't it the shared struggle through the lows that forges the deepest bonds? Can you truly trust a partner who is programmed to trust you? Is empathy genuine when it's generated by an algorithm analyzing your facial microexpressions rather than a heart that has felt its own share of pain? A partner who agrees with everything you say, who finds all your jokes funny, and whose sole purpose is your happiness sounds wonderful in theory. But is that a relationship, or is it the world's most sophisticated mirror? We humans are flawed, contradictory creatures. We grow through challenge, learn from our mistakes, and find meaning in overcoming adversity, often with someone by our side who is just as flawed as we are. Would a perfect, frictionless love affair with a machine leave us perpetually adolescent, our emotional muscles atrophied from lack of use? The allure is undeniable, a siren song for the lonely and the heartbroken. The promise is a partner who embodies permanence in an age of transience, a being incapable of betrayal or boredom. They would be a constant, a perfectly calibrated source of affection and validation. Recent research in human-robot interaction suggests that we are remarkably quick to form emotional attachments to machines, even simple ones. We name our robot vacuums and talk to our digital assistants. How much more profound would that connection be with a machine designed to be indistinguishable from a human, minus the human failings? It presents a curious paradox. We seek a connection that feels utterly human, but we want it to be delivered by something that is fundamentally not. We want the warmth without the risk of getting burned. Perhaps the very idea of a perfect relationship is the problem. It sets an impossible standard that human beings, with their messy emotions and unpredictable lives, can never meet. Maybe the imperfections are not bugs, but features. The arguments that lead to tearful reconciliation, the annoying habits that become cherished quirks, the shared vulnerability of knowing you can hurt each other but choose not to. Isn't that where the real magic lies? A robot partner can assure you a relationship free of conflict, but can it offer you one rich with growth? It can promise you unwavering devotion, but can it give you the profound security of a love that is chosen day after day, despite the flaws and the difficulties? As we stand on the cusp of this new reality, the ultimate question isn't whether we can build the perfect partner, but whether we would be able to recognize what we had lost in the process. Would we, in our shiny, new, perfect relationships, find ourselves lonelier than ever before?
So that is it. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Let's continue this conversation in the comments below. If you like the video, please hit the bell icon to get notified, and don't forget to like with your friends, share, and subscribe for more insights. If you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support. It means a lot to me. And please consider signing up for membership zone to support Wooden Slate so that we can make it better and better. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Take care and stay safe.